Good afternoon, First Tee participants and families. My name is Coach Phil from Cromwell and Hartford. I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe. I'm really excited today to be able to bring you a lesson from my home and with the focus of the golf skill distance control or distance response, as well as the life skill of the 3 tips for having fun, which are be patient, be positive, and ask for help. I think that's a really great life skill to focus on with everything we're all experiencing right now. Just really staying patient, making sure we're staying positive, and also having fun where we can. So I hope this lesson will bring you some fun and give you the opportunity to play some golf at home. So today I have a putter. This is obviously only if your parents allow you to stay safe at home with a golf club inside, but we'll just be doing very small putts today. And the goal of our activity is to work on our distance control, which is making sure that we can hit golf shots that are all different distances. We very rarely have the same golf shot each and every time with the same distance each and every time. Sometimes they're really long, sometimes they're really short, sometimes they're in the middle. So this activity really allows us to practice that. So what I have here is I have 2 coasters set up. As you can see, green coasters on the ground. Feel free to use anything else you may have at home, like a napkin, a cup, anything that's safe to kind of set up our 2 boundaries. So I'll have my starting point here and my ending point here. And I also have a few golf balls. Once again, if this is allowed in your household, that's fine. You can also use other things like tennis balls, wiffle balls, anything that's safe for inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up at my starting point and just start out by hitting a golf ball a couple inches, maybe a foot out into my playing field. Okay, so with this activity, our goal is to try to get each ball to go a little bit farther than the previous one. We call this leapfrog. And you want to count up how many times you're able to do that while you're still within the boundary. So far I have 1. So I'm going to hit another one, see if I can get it a little bit past my first one. So far so good. So that made it past. I now have 2. I'll try one more time. Okay, looks like I barely made it past again, so I now have 3. So I only have 3 golf balls, so I'm going to pick up the 2 shorter ones, and I'm going to keep going. Let's see if I can get any farther. Like I said, so far I have 3. And once again, I'm taking really small golf strokes here. With just our putter, we want to roll the ball on the ground. I made it past one more time, so that's now 4 that we have. Let's see if I can get a 5th. Okay, I did it. I have 5 now. So once again, I'm going to pick up the 2 short ones, bring them back. And as you can see, I have a little bit of space left between the most recent ball I hit and my green coaster that's my boundary line or my out of bounds. So I have this much space left to try to fit in a few more. So far I have 5. Okay, I made another one pass, so that is now 6. Okay, now there I hit one of my balls and that did not make it past. So I was stuck at 6, and now since I wasn't able to make a 7th go a little bit farther, I now have to start over. So my record so far is 6. So after you stop, after you have a break, I'd like you to just think about what could I do to maybe hit it a little bit farther each time? What was Coach Phil doing that allowed me to do that? Was it a bigger swing? Did I swing a little bit harder? Just something to think about. So I'm going to bring all my golf balls back now and get ready to start another round. Maybe you didn't do as well as you wanted the first round. Maybe you know you can do better. So that's where our 3 tips for having fun really come in. You want to stay patient. Even if you didn't get it the first time, that's okay. You're going to get it this time or maybe the next time. Eventually, with practice, it's going to happen for you. Stay positive. We don't always hit good golf shots. Very rarely do you hit every golf shot perfect through a whole round. So it's really important to stay positive, especially after the bad shots. And then ultimately, we're playing golf. We're having fun. So even if it's not our best day, just knowing that it's a fun activity and something that we can do with our friends and our family is just great in and of itself. So really making sure we're keeping those 3 tips for having fun in mind while we're playing. Another way we can play is to go the opposite way. So actually hit the farthest shot first. So for this round, I'm going to hit my first shot, or at least try to hit my first shot, as close as possible to that farther coaster. So let's see how I do. Okay, not a bad start. I have one so far. So now for this shot, once again, for our second round, I want to try to hit it short of that first ball while still staying within my boundaries. Okay, I was able to do that, so I now have 2. Let's see if I can get 3. I did that, so I now have 3. So I'm going to bring my 2 farthest balls back and keep going. So let's see if I can get a 4th. Okay, I was able to do that. Now let's see if I can get a 5th in a row. Okay, pretty good. So I have 5, so I'm going to bring my 2 farthest balls back again and see if I can keep going. Once again, I have to try to stay short of this ball and get past my first coaster here. All right, I have 6. All right, I hit that one a little too hard. So once again, I ended up with 6. Okay, so this game is known as Leapfrog. You can also play it without a golf club, using things like tennis balls or wiffle balls, like I said earlier, where you're actually just tossing them with your hand. You can play this game outside, and you can also play it with other people. So you can play it with your friends, your family members, or whomever's in the household with you, as long as it's safe, and just by tossing the ball and seeing who can get the most in a row. So I hope you all really enjoyed this activity. Once again, I hope everyone's staying really safe, and really think about staying patient, positive, and having fun, and asking for help when you need it during these tough times. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you at the first tee very soon.